Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Trevor Patno. Thank you so much for clicking the button, for looking for a little more information on my story. And I'm so excited that you're here. And like me, you've taken action and you've taken at least a step to get more information on how you can lead a healthier life, how you can have a little more energy in your day, how you can, have that drive and that motivation. And it's an amazing thing when we feel good about ourselves, we feel good about the world. So it's something we all strive for, but it's, it's a challenge. So I value your guys' time, and like I said, I appreciate the fact that you're here. So I don't want to waste any of it, right? So I'm going to get kind of right into a little bit about my story and where I come from and how, who I am. I'm just your everyday average Joe who stumbled upon a system, a line of products, really a lifestyle that has given me my life back. So I guess I got to go back a couple of years now. September 3rd, 2017. I'm an avid motocrosser. I've got 4 kids, 3 of them that ride, 2 of them that race. Me and my wife, we make up kind of our own brand of chaos called Actively Chaotic. And yeah, motocross is what we do. We love it. So go back a couple of years and I'm out on the practice track, and long story short, I hit a jump, and it's not a big jump, but I overshoot it a little bit, and I'm on my toes on my pegs, and my ankles kind of go where they shouldn't go, and I badly break them, severely break them. And the result of that was 2.5, 3 months on bed rest, 6 months in a chair. They then had to break it, the bad one again, because they didn't set properly. So then I was another 3 months. I was a year off of work. It drastically changed everything. It changed my ability to make money. It changed my ability to look after my family. It changed, I don't know, countless things, not just for me, for everyone in my family, for my wife, for my kids, for everyone. And it was without a doubt the darkest period that I had to go through. And out of that, there was some good, of course, and I got to stay home with my kids and build that family time together and everything. But as I healed, I kind of held that hope that okay, well, I'm just going to return. I've been hurt before. I've broke 22 bones and had 12 or 13 surgeries. Like, I'm no stranger to coming back from injuries. So I kind of prepared to come back and just carry on with life. And, that's not really how it worked out for me. And, when I did come back to the gym and I was ready, to get back into what I did, anyone that knew me when I raced, I was known for my like vigorous, high intensity, like plyometric style workouts that were just non-stop. It was a perfect blend between, body weight conditioning and cardio. And when I came back with, one fused ankle and one ankle, I'm still in severe pain at this point, it wasn't an option. It wasn't possible. And so over a period of time, what I realized was really the only thing that I could use was one of those open stride, elliptical things. And that's really the only thing that I could get a good cardio in on. But even that, any extended walking, anything, I remember I used to set people, like, got these like Fitbits and watches and stuff that log steps, and it's all like, wow, you've completed 10,000 steps. And they'll set a goal of like max amount of steps that they'll try to do. Well, I actually set timers and that would let me know when I got to 2,000 steps or 3,000 steps that basically I needed to sit down, because if I didn't, I wasn't going to be able to move the next day. So it really limited my ability to get healthy. And what ended up happening was I couldn't maintain that gym routine, because I'd go hard and then I wouldn't be able to walk. And then I'd go hard and I wouldn't be able to walk. And I've always had, I think I've been over 200 pounds since I was in grade 10. I've always had a pretty tough metabolism. I've always been a pretty big, if you can see me, but I'm just a bigger guy, right? And I battled that with high intensity, exercise and cardio, and I couldn't do that anymore. So all of a sudden my diet was more important than anything, and I couldn't maintain it. So I don't know if you know this, but like food prep, it's a real thing, and it really sucks, and it's really hard when you've got, I don't care what your life is. My life is 4 kids and hockey and motocross and activities and work and all these things, and it's like, where do you fit a week's worth of meal prep in? That doesn't work. So every time I would try, I would fail, and I sucked at it. And so I would never get my diet right. So what happens? Well, weight gain, weight gain, weight gain, weight gain. And so now here I am. I've lost my ability to ride a dirt bike. I've lost my ability to work out the way I like. I've lost my ability to do, all those things that give you the positive endorphins, that make you feel good, that make you see the world in a better place. And what happened was I internalized everything, and I just got angry, like angry at the world. And I got to think that I'm not the only one that feels like this when they get like this. And it's not a good feeling, but I wasn't in control. I couldn't, my wife, she's a registered nurse. We work full time. We manage, this is our digital company. Like we do a lot of things. I just didn't have time to look after myself. I didn't have time to look after that diet piece of everything. It was everything that I could do just to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to the gym. So a friend of mine introduced me to Isagenix, right? That's why we're all here. This is what I'm talking about. And all the lighting's bad and everything, if you see that. And he basically introduced me to a 30-year, well, it means good products, but I don't know if I made it for that long, but we'll see. But no, a 30-day, program. And I looked at it and I was like, well, but then, I had a day where I was like at an all-time low, like just beat down by life. And I was like, you know what, like really, what do I got to lose? And it's, what do I got to lose? I really hadn't heard anything about it, but I did know that it had, a money back guarantee that essentially I could get my 30 days worth of product. And if I hated it, I could just eat for free and they would give me my money back. So I was like, really, literally, what do I have to lose? And so I went for it. I went for it. I got my first month order, and I didn't change anything in how I was exercising. I went with my regular thing. So here it is. Here was my secret. Okay. I did the monthly order. Okay. Which included my shakes. It included my accelerators, my suppressants, my cleanse stuff, my everything. And trust me, we can have much more conversations about what all these products are and how it works and what your goals are and all of that. But that's not what this is for. This is just to give you a little bit about me and what it did for me, and to see if this is something that sparks something in you, to see if this is something that you want to learn more about, right? If we want to talk more. So that's what I did. I grabbed all this stuff. So I took all of that as it told me to tell. It even sent me the cups, the blender, like it sent me absolutely everything. It was foolproof. I had a little app that told me when I needed to do stuff. So I followed the instructions, okay? Very hard thing for me. I don't follow direction very well, but I followed the instructions. And then I worked out the way that I was working out. So I worked out at minimum 3 days a week. If my ankles could take more, I would work out more, okay? And for me, and that's just what I did, and everybody's body's different, but for me, it was almost instantaneous. I felt so much better. It was like I was just taking all that negativity and all that stress, and I was just like purging it and getting it out. And then all of a sudden, I start seeing things. I start seeing things fit different. And now the scale's going down, and it's still going down. And you know what, but I'm not a big scale guy. Like I don't look at it every day. I go, right now I'm looking at it like once a week, and this is the most I've ever looked at. I don't believe in the scale. I believe in, you work out or you do something to feel better. And you shouldn't need a number to feel better. You should just feel it like within. And whenever I did work out, whenever I did those exercises before my injury, I always just flat out felt better. And I hadn't had that since I combined what I could do with Isagenix. And now I have that again. And I can't even tell you the power of that. And like the lenses that you just see everything so much clearer, so much better, because you're excited about, yourself and your own like success and the way you feel. You're ready to take on the world. Okay. And that's what it's done for me. That's what Isagenix has done for me. That's my story. Now for you, there is several different ways that you can start this. If you're on a path right now where like you've wanted to take a step towards a healthier life, but sometimes life's just gotten in your way, or there's always something that's come up and you just don't have time to do all the steps. Really, realistically, maybe you just don't have time to do the diet piece. This works. It worked for me. I can't see why it wouldn't work for everybody. It's just comes down to that next conversation that you and I need to have, where you're going to tell me what your goals are, what you want to accomplish. Because this isn't just weight loss. Isagenix has a wide range of products that are designed towards leading a healthier, sustainable life forever. You know, I joked earlier about the 30 years, but it's not a joke. You know, you don't pay the whole month's supply every month. You don't need the whole mother load every month. Sometimes you just need maintenance things. Sometimes you just need hydration. Sometimes you just need a little extra kick for your workouts in the morning. Sometimes it's just bars to snack on. Sometimes you need protein powder. You know, like it's all there. And you have the support and the people to help guide you along the way. And that's what's made the difference for me. And I hope that's what can make the difference for you. So if this is resonating with you, like I said, I value your guys' time, then please reach out to me, okay? You obviously saw this on an ad. Reach out to me, message me, Trevor Patnode, and we can talk about this more. We can talk about what your goals are, and we can build a customized path for you, and we can get you to those goals and beyond. So thank you very much for joining me, and yeah, we'll chat soon.